Today we are going to discuss the next point called as third law of thermodynamics. In last two lectures we have seen about first law of thermodynamics and second law of thermodynamics. In the first law of thermodynamics, it gives the idea about internal energy. Internal energy. Okay. In the second law of thermodynamics, it gives about idea about a entropy. That is, according to first law of thermodynamics, we get the idea about internal energy. In the second law of thermodynamics, we get the idea of a entropy. But these two laws cannot give the idea about so-called, that is called as a absolute entropy. Absolute entropy. But in order to get the law for entropy of a nature to be calculated in a case of a solid substance, Max Planck gave the statement of, in terms of entropy as, that is, Max Planck in 1930 gives the third law of thermodynamics in the structure of a entropy as, in case of a solid substance, as the entropy of pure crystalline substance is, pure crystalline substance is 0 at 0 Kelvin. What is the statement here? That is, entropy of pure crystalline substance is 0 at 0 Kelvin. That is to be indicated as, that is, the entropy of perfectly crystalline substance is 0 at 0 Kelvin. Okay, but the third law of thermodynamics is also does not give the values of a absolute entropy. Now, as the entropy, internal energy, are the state functions, their absolute value cannot be calculated. But the next scientist, that is known as M. Richards and Nernst, independently found that the absolute value of the entropy of a crystalline substance is to be calculated, but this absolute entropy of a crystalline substance is equal to 0 at 0 Kelvin. But in case of other substances, like in case of liquids and supercooled liquids, which in case of liquids and supercooled liquids, this entropy of is not equal to a 0. The entropy is not equal to a 0. Now, how it is to be calculated? Okay, the question is arises. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, in order to calculate the absolute entropy, we have to consider, what we have to consider here? We have to consider first entropy of a solid substance, and then we have to go up to its gaseous state, that is we have to calculate the entropy in absolute sense, that is S298 Kelvin. Okay, that is by considering or starting entropy of a solid to entropy of substance in gaseous state, and then only we have to conclude that is what is the value of the entropy. Okay, thus here first we have to goes from this solid, then melt. When melt of solid is takes place, there is formation of a liquid. When liquid is to be formed, that is liquid 1, that is liquid starts to a boiling liquid 1, here warm liquid, and it starts to its boiling state, that is dP of liquid, and it is goes into a gaseous state. It goes into a gaseous state. Okay, now how it is calculated? See here. Yes, sir. First, in case of a solid, here we have to take the integration in terms of the entropy change. Here we have to calculate absolute value in a entropy change. Okay, entropy change. In case of solid, that is change in entropy, we have to take it step by step. Delta S1 is equal to 0 to T. Okay, 0 to T, not it is a T, that is whatever may be the value, that is equal to solid of a temperature Tf is equal to Cp of a solid into dP by T. This is called as a equation number 1. Okay, when solid starts to melt, at that time change in entropy delta S2. Here I am writing for this position here. Delta of S2 is equal to what? Here, see here, that is equal to delta HF upon the TF. This change in enthalpy from solid to a liquid. At that time, what is the enthalpy? Entropy here. That is equation of this. When liquid is okay, here liquid state happens here. When liquid is to be warm, what happens here? Delta of S3, that is in sense of this. Again the temperature range is up from TF to TB. Okay. Now here Cp, that is molar heat capacity of a which substance? Liquid. Here care should be taken that is first change in entropy here. Solid is taken, liquid into dT by T. Okay. Equation number 3. Okay. When liquid starts to boil here, okay, when liquid starts to boil in vapor state, that is delta of S4 is equal to delta TB upon TB. Okay, equation number 4. And when the vapors of a substance in gaseous state, here final change in enthalpy, that is equal, entropy is equal to delta S5, that is equal to from TB to last temperature, that is equal to what? That is in gaseous state, that is 298 Kelvin, that is equal to Cp of a gaseous state into dT by T. Here. Okay. Thus, we can have totally how many entropies are here? That is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now change in entropy, the total change in entropy is taken by the sum of the delta S1 plus S2 plus S3 plus S4 plus S5. We can have to take here, that is total change in entropy entropy is given by delta S is equal to delta S1 plus delta S2 plus delta S3 plus delta S4 plus delta S5. Okay, now here I can write here as, that is, this is equal to equation number 6. One moment, just concentrate on these equations. What is the first equation? That is integration from 0 to Tf. Okay, 0 to Tf Cp of a solid dt by T plus, what is the second value? That is delta Hf upon Tf. Okay, one by one I will get it as a cancel. That is for writing this. Next point, delta S3 was, that is Tf to Tb. Okay, Cp of a liquid dt upon T. Okay, got it here? This T is expressed in B plus. Okay, what is the next point here? Next is what? That is plus delta Tb upon Tb. Plus next is what? That is delta the integration of Tb to 298 Kelvin Cp of gas into dt upon T here. Okay, see it. Now we have to calculate the total change in entropy as here, that is Tf here. This is the sum of change in entropies in each state, that is from starting from solid to liquid, liquid to boiling of liquid to gas, and last is a gas. But delta S, but S is equal to 0 and temperature is equal to 0 Kelvin. Okay, therefore by considering this change in entropy at 0 Kelvin, that is equal to S of 0 here taken as, that is delta S1 plus delta S2 plus delta S3 plus delta S4 plus delta S5. But we have to take here these type of entropies in terms of which temperature, that is of solid to liquid, liquid to gas, so liquid to gas, gas to its stable state vaporizer, in terms of a temperature that is equal to from a 298. Therefore we have to calculate not a S0 here, S298 as here. Just we have to calculate here as instead of this delta S of its, here I am writing here delta S is equal to S of 298 Kelvin, that is equal to what here? Just I am replacing here this is, okay, that is from 0 to Tf. Okay, here to Tb, here final, that is equal to this. Okay, thus by plotting the graph of the entropy against its temperature, we get the curved graph as it is here. To represent the absolute value of the entropy as here as entropy here, and here the temperature. Just I am writing this, drawing this graph. See here. Okay, it is at point this S is equal to 0. Then this gap is known as delta of S1. Okay, 2, S3, S4, and it is S5. This is equal to delta of S2. Now, this gap is known as delta of S3. Okay, this gap is known as delta of S4. And up to this delta of S5. Thus by plotting the graph of change in entropy here, Okay, against this temperature, we get the nature of the graph as like this. These are the states of initial and final states of this. Here this portion indicates the change in entropy of a solid. Here at this point, that is at origin, here S is equal to 0, that is it is perfectly ordered crystalline substance. When it changes to its liquid, here liquid, okay, here gas, here boiling liquid, here gas, okay. In this type, you have to represent this absolute entropy curve, okay. Now in order to calculate the absolute value of the entropy, we have here, it can be calculated as at temperature below 20 degrees Kelvin, that is in between 10 to 15 Kelvin, the value of Cp is equal to A into T raised to 3. Okay, yes, that is value of Cp is equal to A into T raised to 3. In order to calculate this Cp value, we have to take the integration, that is equal to S is equal to integration from 0 to 273, that is equal to Cp into dt by T. Therefore, we get the integration by, that is 1 by 3 A into T1 raised to 3 plus C, that is the C is called as constant of integration. Therefore, we have the value of absolute entropy as is equal to S is equal to minus 1 by 3 into A into T1 raised to 3. Therefore, this is the value of absolute entropy in this section. Okay. Thus, we have calculated the value of entropy is equal to S is equal to minus 1 by 3 A into T1 raised to 3. Okay. I hope that all of you like my video very much. Please like, share. Now, we have to calculate the graphical representation of this. Here, the representation Cp by T against this temperature. What is the curve of this? That is along like this of this curve, and at the temperature that is equal to T, here this type of area occupied by this curve, that is equal to called as entropy at temperature equal to T. Whatever may be, we have to calculate the S of entropy of a substance at the temperature is equal to 298 Kelvin. We have, that is S is equal to what? That is equal to 1 by 3, okay, Cp. Okay, that is Cp is equal to what? That is equal to 1 by 3 into A into T1 raised to 3. And as T1 raised to 3 is equal to what? That is the molar heat capacity. Therefore, S of T is equal to 1 by 3 into Cp. Thus, we have calculated here the absolute value of the entropy at temperature T. I hope that all of you understand this video very carefully and very explanative. If any other doubts, please ask me on group. My request to all this one, please write all this derivation in your notebook and prepare for the exam. Thank you.